you making up in your mind that I'm tired. Like, I don't know about y'all, but have you ever been to the point where I'm tired. Who I am right now, I know it's so much in me. I know I can be a better person. I know I can be this person who I set my mind to be. I'm just tired of being the same old. Like,
Exactly.
have you ever looked at yourself like even last year? You know, you'd be like, man, what has changed this year?
Yeah.
So, intentions. We actually have a couple of episodes where we talk about intentionality, being intentional.
Mm-hmm.
So we felt we should come with this episode because a lot of times, a lot of people feel like long as they have good intentions, they are intentional. And those are two different things.
Mm-hmm.
And the difference is it's the execution
Okay.
of those things, okay? Having good intentions is a feeling, it's a thought of something positive, but you're not taking action on that intention. Like, I intended to do this, I intended to think this way. I had all the intentions in the world to go get up in the morning and meditate. The difference is being intentional, you're gonna do it. You put action behind it.
Mm-hmm.
I had the intentions and I got my butt up and did it.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the difference between it.
Okay.
Yeah, so let's go. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Oh, well, you want me to start?
Yeah, come on with it.
Man.
Yeah.
All right. So one thing I had to learn was when I have good intentions, I had to learn like that wasn't enough.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of times when we start on this journey, or even let's take the beginning of the year.
Mm.
Let's take first of the year you set out, this is gonna be my year. You doing all these vision board parties. You wait, you're getting your health together, the gym.
Yeah.
You have all these good intentions, all these good thoughts because we feel that the first of the year is like a fresh start.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but then life start happening. Money get tight. Situations happen. Unforeseen circumstance happen, and then because we only had good intentions and we made it a choice and not a decision,
Mm-hmm.
you go back on who you used to be. You go back to what you was the year before.
Mm-hmm.
But if you was to make that decision that I am going to be intentional, there's no other options, this is what I'm going to do. I don't care what happened in my life, I don't care if the money get tight, I'm going to find a way to make it work. Then you can only execute and achieve your end goal.
Okay.
Be intentional, making a choice.
I like that.
Yeah.
Let me say this. Let me ask this question. I'm going to ask the question, then I'm going to answer it. How can I be more intentional in the things that I want to do, the goals that I have in life? Okay?
That's nice.
Let's say I want to start going to the gym. I haven't been to the gym in a long time. I want to go to the gym. How would you incorporate that into your life? Well, let's say you go to the gym early in the morning before you go to work. Me personally, what I would do, I would go to sleep in my gym clothes. That's being intentional.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or have the gym clothes on the side of the bed when you wake up.
Measurement.
So you already got it. When you wake up, you look at them gym clothes, you automatically know I got to put these gym clothes on.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Or you already have them on. You already got it's ready to go.
Ready to roll.
You ready to roll. Another thing too. Let's say you have intentions to read more books. Well, if you take all the CDs out your car and only,
I don't think people have CDs.
Well, some people still listen to it listen to books on disc. Let's say you take all the CDs out your car. You got and then you have all the audio books right there on CD in your car. That's the only thing you got in your car. So you got the list. That's being intentional. Mm-hmm. That's having good intentions and being intentional.
But you can do this what we did. Turn off Siri. What is it?
Sirius
Satellite
XM.
radio.
Mm-hmm.
We
turned it off.
We turned it off.
We turned Sirius XM off and replaced it with Audible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
and Audible is cheaper.
Really
because I think Sirius XM was probably a couple of $100 a year.
Yeah.
Audible is only like $13 a month. It's just a little cheaper. Ain't too much difference.
No.
Yeah.
But you get free books also.
Yeah, but with the books, you're gonna learn a whole lot more than you're gonna learn on Sirius XM.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So when we talk about being intentional, you might say, how can I be more intentional? I would say if you ask that question, you have to make a decision. It's no longer a choice. It's like you got to make up in your mind that I'm done. I'm sick and tired of being who I am. Sick and tired of 5 years that passed by and I'm still the same person. Or I'm still in the same
Still in
situation,
the same place.
same place. You know what I'm saying? I see no growth in myself. A lot of times we hate to look at ourselves. We can point fingers at everybody else and see the growth in, or not see the growth in someone else. But when it's time to do a self-reflection, we feel we got it together, or we don't even look at the reflection. You know, we keep ourselves so busy where it's just like, oh, I'm busy. You're busy doing what? You're not busy progressing. You're busy just being busy.
Exactly.
Just for the time to pass by. So I would say make a decision that no longer I am sick and tired of being who I am, and I'm no longer going to sit here and not do something about it. A lot of times we make so many excuses on why we are where we at. We make them excuses. We got good intentions. Like we got good intentions to go buy a house. You know, what's your, if you ask somebody, what's your goal? Oh, you know, I'm saving up to buy a house. But what are you doing to save up? Is it a deadline on that? What are you sacrificing? You know, saving just because you have a good intention doesn't mean it's going to come without you putting in action.
Exactly.
You can have a good desire, a good motive to do something positive, but it's going to require you to take action. It's going to require you to be intentional and making sure that, hey, I'm planning, I'm acting, and I'm making choices that aligns with the goal or the outcome I'm trying to achieve. You know.
I like that.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Really?
That's it.
What else you got?
Let's talk about being intentional. So we do have a couple of videos, and we have to wear some mindset. When we talk about mindset, it's all about shifting. Okay, we have to change our mindset.
Being intentional about shifting your mindset.
Yeah, and to do that, it's almost, you have to understand that you're not born with this type of mindset. This is something that was probably never instilled in you to be intentional. And this is something you have to work at on a daily basis. This is something you have to decide that, hey, I want to be more intentional. I want to have that mindset. Because when you have that mindset, you focus more on the how and the process, and not just about, oh, this will be a good idea. Oh, what's the name said I can do this, and what you think about that. You know, you're not dwindling, or you're not focused on, oh, this is look good. It look good. You're focused on how I'm going to do it, and what is the process to get me there. It's like when you're intentional, it's paving the way. You're actually putting a plan together brick by brick to reach your end goal.
Exactly.
But when you have good intentions, think of that as being the light. You know, I'm not saying it's not good. It is positive, but it's just the light that shines. But it doesn't take you on the course of taking that path. You know, you're not gonna walk. You're just shining the light on it so you can see it. Oh, I see it. But you gotta, you know, be intentional and walk that course.
Yeah, that's the absolute truth. And let me say this too. When it comes to being intentional versus having good intentions, having good intentions versus being intentional.
Yeah,
that's how it goes. Okay. Most people have good intentions.
Yes, we do.
Mostly, I'm gonna say a very high percentage of us, 95%. I'm willing to say. I think there's only probably 5% that have that bad intentions just all the time. They just got bad intentions. I really think that. But when you're not putting that intentionality with being intentional with good intentions, it don't work.
It's not.
It's not gonna work.
It requires action.
Yeah, it requires action. And when you're being intentional, you putting forth that action. Yeah, I always say live action. Put forth that action. Yeah. And another thing too, as you're walking in this journey, right? You know that every day you need to be renewing your mind, doing something that's going to help you renew your mind. Whether it be reading books, reading your Bible, something that's going to get you in a good mood. And I recommend you do that early in the morning.
Yeah.
Because when you walk out the door, any little thing can kind of set you off.
Ooh,
yeah.
You got kids.
Yeah.
Just get them out the house in the morning.
Well, just get them out the bed. Just get them out the bed can set you off, because you don't know what they're going to wake up with attitude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so you need to, before you even wake them kids up, you need to get up and, maybe listen to you some spiritual, listen to your audio book, meditate, affirmations, visualization, something that's going to put you in that positive mood. So even when the kids wake up in that funk, you like, hey, we not gonna do that today. We're not gonna do that today. You know what I'm saying? Today is gonna be a good day. You know what I'm saying? And just imagine you being like that towards your kids. You being intentional about bringing them up positively. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You being intentional about that. And then when they get in that little funk, they wake up with attitude. Hey, we good today. You know what I'm saying? And you just might make them have a better day because you were positive towards them.
And this is the killing thing. This is what I do, because you're not letting them you're not letting them sit in their funk.
Exactly.
You're not letting it be okay.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's almost like, no, that ain't okay. If you around me, we ain't finna sit here and waddle and be in this funk. Like we gonna have a good day. We gonna turn this day around. We gonna be positive. That is being intentional.
Mm-hmm.
That is not that is not saying, man, I had good intentions for today. I thought it was gonna be a good day, but what?
Yeah.
So, just because you're dating and start off right doesn't mean that it won't end right.
And let me say something that I like that she did. My wife did. Yeah. Let me say something I like that she did. When she would take the girl to school, right? Our oldest, she's 6 years old. They'll sing a little song. It's gonna be a great day.
No, you missed
it's gonna be a how you go ahead on
it. It's gonna
it.
be a great day. It's gonna be a great.
See, and let me say this. When you got that positivity, when you put that positivity in your kids, because she was acting out a little bit in school and whatnot, and when she started doing that, it's been a lot less acting out. You understand what I'm saying? And when you put that positivity into your kids before you send them off to school or whatnot, hey man, that's powerful.
It is.
It's powerful.
It is.
And if you have older kids, it might be a little harder to do that. But you can find a way to do it.
You just gotta find what interests them.
Yeah, exactly.
What is fun, what gets their attention, and be intentional in making it work. Okay?
Exactly.
But at first, it starts with you.
Yeah.
You can't change no one around you without changing yourself. You can't change nobody, but you changing yourself and them seeing the change in you is gonna do the change.
Oh man.
Don't ever feel you can change somebody or change your surroundings around.
All right, let me jump in there on that real quick. I remember when we first got together, and I was constantly on her.
Like a daddy.
Yeah, like a daddy. We 8 years apart, 7.5 years apart. So I'm trying to tell her this, trying to tell her that you need to let me learn for myself. You need to let me learn for myself. You know what? It wasn't until years later, but I finally figured out that I had to change myself in order for her to change. And once she see the change in me, then she started changing for the better. Because let me tell you something, when you see a person changing, and they changing for the better, and you're not gonna be that same old person that you were, especially if it's your spouse, somebody that's real close to you. You're not gonna be that same old person that you was. You're gonna be like, I don't know what he got going on. I need to give me some of that.
The killer thing is gonna make you feel left out. It's gonna make you feel sad.
Exactly.
It's gonna be a negative feeling.
Yeah.
Like, dang, he growing on without me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
See, but look, I was intentional about changing myself. I got intentional about changing myself, and as I got intentional about doing that, then she came on along.
I came along because I became intentional. Because I realized having good intentions is not enough.
Exactly.
Like, I had good intentions to lose a lot of weight, okay?
Yeah.
Trust me, I had them good intentions. But it wasn't until I realized that it's going to carry some action. And it's going to take action and persistence and consistency even when times get hard.
Exactly.
Even when those cravings come. Even when you go out to eat and everybody is eating all this crazy. It's going to listen.
Well, let me say this too about that. When you going out to eat and everybody eating whatever they eating and whatnot, it takes real intentions for you to sit there and eat a salad while they sitting there eating a burger and fries and whatnot. Or you could just say, "No, I'm not gonna be able to make it." That's being real intention. If you know something gonna spark you off. You know something. You trying to lose weight.
You ain't healed in that area.
Yeah, you ain't healed in that area yet. That's being real intentional. Just say I ain't gonna be able to make it.
Don't sit there and play.
I'm not gonna be able to make it. Now they going somewhere else, and saying you want to go where it ain't all this drinking and eating and whatnot. Then cool. But if you know something gonna set you off over there, because let me tell you something too about people. They'll see you eating a salad or whatnot. And they'll say you eat that rabbit food. You know how people get. You know how people get real negative about it and whatnot. So enjoy yourself. You know what I'm saying? You eat good all week, but then get this one time to eat and you don't want to eat. And I need to stay where I'm. Because I know something gonna set me off.
Yeah.
I know a hamburger and fries gonna set me off. I'm gonna eat a hamburger and fries today, then I'm gonna have another hamburger and fries tomorrow, or some candy or some chips or something. You know what I'm saying?
You know your shortcomings.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. A lot of times people have, can't be intentional, won't because of distractions.
Exactly.
Because of external factors like family, the economy, relationships, health.
Yeah.
Overthinking, comfort zone. These are some things that keep you from being intentional. You know what I'm saying? Especially distractions. Like when you're distracted, you're focused so much on that distraction that the intentionality behind the decision you need to make is not there.
Exactly.
It's not there because you focus on distraction. You literally stop what you're doing and give all your attention to that distraction. And that's what it comes to distract you, to take your mind off of the end goal.
And it's gonna distract you too
If
you allow it to.
If you allow it.
Yeah.
So yeah, guys, we just want to come and just share some light on intentions. We feel that is the only way you can start to change, because it's gonna take intentionality. It's gonna take you making up in your mind that I'm tired. Like, I don't know about y'all, but have you ever been to the point where I'm tired. Who I am right now, I know it's so much in me. I know I can be a better person. I know I can be this person who I set my mind to be. I'm just tired of being the same old. Like,
exactly.
Have you ever looked at yourself like even last year? You'd be like, man, what has changed this year?
Yeah.
Everybody say this is my year, but what makes it your year? What makes it your year is being intentional, making a decision and not a choice. That no matter what, I'm moving forward. I'm sticking to what I said I'm gonna stick to, and if I have to reroute it, that's cool.
Yeah.
But I'm going to keep persisting. I'm going to keep climbing. I'm going to keep trying. I'm not going to give up.
I like that.
But yeah. Anything else?
Hey guys, that's it. You ready?
Please make sure you like and thumbs up this video. If you haven't subscribed already, hit that subscription button and check out some of our latest videos. We have great content. We actually have a couple of videos on being intentional, okay? And how to live an intentional life. Check it out. We might link it at the end of this video.
Exactly.
But yeah, definitely check it out, guys. Without a further ado.
Let me say this too. Right quick before we go. We know that us making these videos is helping us, helping somebody. You understand what I'm saying? We don't have a lot of subscribers. That's cool. But we're doing this because this is what we want to do. It actually helps us first. Because we have to learn the material and whatnot. It helps us first, then we can teach it and help somebody else. And that's being intentional. That's being intentional. Because you learn it first, and let me tell you something, how you keep something in your mind. You learn it first, you write it down, and then you teach it to somebody else. That's gonna forever be engraved in your mind because that's the way you did it. You did all three of those things.
Yeah.
Man, look, and we're gonna keep on doing it. Even though we don't have a lot of subscribers, one day we might have 1 million. You know what I'm saying? And this personal development journey, a whole lot of people ain't on that. They're not trying to be on that. We can get on YouTube and make videos about a bunch of BS and have 1 million subscribers.
Yeah.
But that's not what we want to do with our life, though. That's not gonna fulfill us. And what we're doing right now is fulfilling us. But anyway, guys.
Yes, guys. I'm going to take us home.
All right.
You ready? God is good. Life is good. When you look good, you feel good. We live in a life of abundance.
We live in a life of abundance. Peace.
Bye, guys.